David Clark, familiar face from my patch of the woods. David, good morning. Thank you for beaming in from mid-Canterbury. We've got you for 5 minutes this morning. I'll hand over to you to begin your presentation.
Good morning, Mr. Chair and committee members. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak to you today. My name is David Clark. I'm sure you will have read my submission. Look, I'm a son, I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a farmer. We farm next to the Ashburton River in mid-Canterbury. This is our Te Ranga Waiwai. This is our place. This is the place that we stand as a family. In my submission, I detailed that my great-grandfather arrived here. He jumped ship in Auckland. He arrived here with nothing. And over a long period of time across our generations, we've worked hard. We've worked the land. We've lived in small communities across New Zealand. And we find ourselves here in mid-Canterbury, and we look upon ourselves as wanting to be a responsible member of our community. But I am concerned about where we're heading as a country, and the division that is being prospered, and how we're being taken down a path of being divided by race rather than brought together by race, or brought together as one. Now, in my submission, I posed the question to you all that had my great-grandfather ended up marrying and having children with a lady with Maori bloodlines, would that qualify my children, my family, as they've moved through the generations, to have had special treatment? I guess the second part to that question is that if my wife had Maori bloodlines herself, would our children going forward be due special treatment or differentiation under the law? So I would put it to the committee that we are a multicultural country in New Zealand here. We have a lot of Pacifica people here. We have a lot of people of Asian extraction. We have some wonderful Filipinos that have come in, particularly working in our dairy industry, particularly in mid-Canterbury. And I would like to see us all treated equally and equitably under the law, and that the law, the legislation and governance look upon need and target need, regardless of the racial background of the people that are involved. So from a social point of view, I am concerned at where we're going, and as we become a more multicultural nation, how that plays out if we're not acting as one. The other issue I have with the development over time, and what I've seen here in my time in Canterbury, is a change with the way we enact legislation and we manage resources, in so much that we're now having much more influence at a political level or at a regional governance level around how we manage those resources. Now, instead of any issues that are between the Crown and iwi being settled at a high level, we're now being required to I guess debate that out at an individual consent level. And we've certainly seen examples here in Canterbury where the concept of Te Mana o Te Wai is being weaponised and causing great difficulty within those resource consent hearings. Now, if there are issues between the Crown and iwi, they need to be settled at that level. We need to develop a policy that is a level policy for all then to operate within. We can't go down this idea, continue to prosper this idea that Maori were great conservators and have more of an influence over the management of resources than the rest of us. I find that actually quite offensive as a person that is intrinsically linked to the land, to find that my sense of responsibility would be any less than others. So in conclusion, I don't see that there is any future for us as a country going forward as the Indigenous and the coloniser and pitting each other against us. And whether the bill wording is exactly right or not, these are issues that are going to have to be resolved for us to move forward as a multicultural society. Thank you for your time, and I welcome a question if there's time.
Thanks, David. Look, it's 5 minutes goes really quickly in these things, so there is no time left, but just want to acknowledge you being before the committee today and thank you for your submission.
Great. Thank you very much, everybody.